Firestar here with an important message before this video. Click the like button, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications of my next upload, share some love in the comment section, and follow me on Twitter. This is the legendary flame color Tom. Enjoy the video. Howdy guys, it's yo homeboy Firestar with another Toontastic video, and this is episode 83 of Let's Play TTR with Ravenpaw. Yeah, it's been a while guys, I know. I've been busy, I've been busy with my Math 120 exam, which, funny story to tell you guys. Okay, I want to say funny, but like, it's pretty humiliating. So we got to the testing center at the CSN North Las Vegas campus, which is closest to my home, and I registered in through the testing center. We walked in. I showed one of the clerks my ID and well, I showed them my old permit and then the proof that I'm getting my new ID. So anyway, so the funny story is I left my Cognella Active Learning password at home, and I thought it was I only need to put in my student ID and my password, that password. So I forgot it. I forgot my notes with my password and they're gonna ask for my full student email instead of just my username, my student ID number. So that was a lose-lose situation. And so the first time I went and got some help from the ladies at the testing registration center, and I explained to them that I couldn't get my student email and get my reset notification. So let's just make the long story short. I tried to change my password on my NSHE number, Nevada System of Higher Education. That's what it stands for. NSHE stands for that. So anyway, back to my story. I had to reset my password through my NSHE ID, thinking it was the same as my student email. Turns out it wasn't, and I had to do it again. And I thought maybe one of the computers at the testing the testing rooms were not properly updated, and I thought that they wouldn't like register my new password, so I did that again. No result. No result. They told my mom that we could call the Cognella help desk and the CSN help desk. See if we get my password situation under control. And first, I had to try to get into my student email. That didn't work because I didn't know my password, didn't know how to get my reset notification for my password. Because first I had to go into my student email, and then I had to prove that it was my email, and to do that I have to access my email. Like, there's one problem that led to another problem that led to another problem, and so on. It was so frustrating, and I didn't know how to explain to I couldn't like contact my professor, Dr. Yates, because I couldn't email him because I didn't know how to. I didn't get all the information about his contact info. That was and my lure missed. We tried and this was the final day to take it, so I was basically screwed. I almost started crying because I didn't want to miss this exam because I forgot my email and my password, and that things were gonna turn into shit. Sorry for my language, but that's just how I felt. That's just how I felt. I was so screwed. I definitely don't want to take Math 120 again for another term, because math should be my easy subject. Excuse me. It should be my easy A subject. It always has been. Back in high school. Like, I'm not gonna ruin it in college and not getting enough credits to be done within the next year. That's not gonna fucking happen. Sorry again for my language, but I have to clarify that I was so stressed out I didn't know how to control myself and controlled what I say. I'm sorry, but that's just something I struggle with. So but anyways, so we called Cognella. They said just call the student help desk, since it was my student email that I needed accessing. So I called the CSN. Oh, Yeah, and Cognella was, for some reason, closed. Well, had a higher than normal call volume. So we tried calling CSN help desk, and they were able to figure out my password and like my accessing my email for my reset notification, and they were able to give me a new password. And surprise, surprise, it didn't work. I was getting so frustrated at that point. Like, we're back at square one. So I tried to. So finally we called Cognilla tech support, and we were able to switch my Gmail account that I've been using for my student ID email with my new password that I was assigned like before. So we mostly got that resolved, and it took more than an hour and a half just to register my email and my password. And I should have been like done with my exam at that point. But I was able to register it, and went and registered once again, and I took my exam like planned at 5:25 p.m., which I was originally supposed to start at 3:15. 3:30. Yeah, like, so it was an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and 15 minutes more than what I was originally going to be starting. But despite all that, I took it with my full potential, and I got only 2 out of the 20 questions wrong, and they were over 3 points. 3 points. So which means the whole exam was 60 points. And since I missed 2, I had 54 of those points, so 90%, which isn't quite enough to get me back up to an A, but it would help me get there. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that's fine with me. Like, and the day after that, I took the self-evaluation quiz that was due next week, and they didn't count any points for that. So that helped me with my grade getting up to an A. So I definitely learned my lesson that I should keep track of my passwords and which password to use them and what account to use certain websites for, and yeah. So If I only had a dash lane, okay, I'm too desperate for a sponsorship. I'm so sorry, guys, I had to. Oh frick, and there was another cock, I'm so screwed. Okay. How about this? How about this? Oh, frick, I shouldn't be doing this, but I don't have any other choice. Okay. Yeah. There you go. So, I have my password written down, and I'll remember to use that, and use my student email, not just my username or my personal Gmail. So, to close off this video, click the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications of my next upload. Follow me on Twitter. And as always, keep in touch. Don't forget to be awesome. The legendary flame-colored Tom, signing off.